Hi all, welcome back. Hal here with more Empyrion, Galactic Survival. So I went back out, just basically moved the ship around to make sure that it was a little bit more safe, or a little bit more secure than it had been. Came back, opened up this area, grabbed the loot out of there, and as you can see, there's all sorts of like little walkways and stuff around here, so definitely when you're in these types of points of interest, make sure you're taking your time looking around, because you never know what you're going to find. Like the security drone right there. Oh, that's not good. Okay, time to switch. Alright, and I have no actual ammo left for my gun. I've got one. I basically have this one reload. That's not good. And we've got at least one hostile drone left in this place. Of course, none of these would be health kits. These are all oxygen stations. So what may happen is I may need to actually go back to the base, make more ammo, and come back for this place. Oh, that... Oh, really? Are you kidding me? So it's just the one at least. Whoopsie. And a hostile alien. And we're out of here. Okay, this shooting through the bricks thing, that is rather crap, dude. Alright. See what's over here. Another one of those hallways. Alright, so yeah, I think discretion is the better. What the? How are you shooting me? You are nowhere near me. You should not be able to shoot through your base like that. Alright. So, since we are up here, yeah, we'll stabilize myself first. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start stealing their stuff. You know, because we definitely didn't come out here looking for a fight, but it was an interesting base run anyway. So let's go ahead and strip their power system. I may actually come back and strip the oxygen stations too, just out of spite. I never said I wasn't petty. Alright, let's see. Anything over here? So we do have these things. Wait for it to recharge. Yeah, we're just stripping out the valuables. Leave them with nothing. I am curious about that. Let's see what's behind door number 1, shall we? Anything of interest back here, or is it just deco? It is just decoration. Okay. Because in this game, you never know, man. The developers are... the guys who built these points of interest stations, they are sneaky. They throw all sorts of stuff in here. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to leave these guys without power and let them figure it out. So yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope your week is going well. I know we are getting that much closer to the Thanksgiving holiday for the folks in the U.S. For most people, if you're not working retail, I think you've got probably the next day or two off if you haven't actually taken the day off already. If you are off today, tomorrow, and Friday, well, congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so I still don't know if I'm going to... See, that is the end of the power. Oh, yeah. Okay, and I think I grabbed this one already, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So for, I do think that, or I do hope that everybody has a great week and a happy and safe Thanksgiving. For the live stream Friday, I'm still deciding on whether or not I'm going to do it. Not because I want to go shopping for what is lovingly known as Black Friday here in the U.S. More because of the fact that, I think I may just take the time off to spend with the family. But we'll see how much insanity I instill in the wife. Because if I drive her nuts, she'll probably make me do the live stream just to get rid of me for a little while. So we'll see how that actually goes. Oh, let's get our butts out of here. I will show you what I did with the ship, because I did just park it on one of the hangar locations right here, actually. And I parked right there, right? So we're just going to take this thing out and we're going to make a new door, because we can. And I do want to make sure we have enough power to get home, because I didn't realize this thing was going to eat as much power as it did. So, of course, I should have known better with all the stuff on it. Did we get anything for these? Wait a minute, let me go drop stuff off really quick, because I am curious to find out if we actually get anything. I'm going to throw all this stuff in here. You actually come back. Okay. So let's see if we get anything from these. Well, besides XP. So yeah, basically what I've said before is that when you're doing these base raids, if you're planning on stripping things out of the base, once you've secured it to the point where you can start doing this kind of thing, leave the core intact. Oh, you do get stuff for these. Okay. It's not much, but hey, it's free supplies. It's good. Is there anything in there? Or is that just deco? Okay. So yeah, leave the core in place for as long as possible, because all the damage that you do when you're running through the place, even if it's just regular bullets, you get XP for it. So it's definitely worth leaving the core until the very end. And I think that's one of the reasons why they did that way, is because everything here is hostile. So so if you're just running around doing damage, you get XP. Alright, so let's go ahead and we are going to get back in here. We're going to head back to the base, which is over here. So we need to head mostly behind us. Okay, whoops. We're gonna head this way. Okay. Right. I think it's generally the right. Yeah, a little bit off, but not much. Okay, so as we're heading back, what I'm going to end up doing is making some more ammo. I will probably come back through and finish clearing that base off camera, mainly because of the fact that the only thing left over there really is to finish looting a couple of the areas and killing the last of the aliens and... oh. Is that the dropship that whoa. Is that the dropship I destroyed? We had a dropship show up on the radar. Interesting. I'm guessing that was the one I destroyed. So yeah, as I was saying, basically I'm just going to finish cleaning it up. I'm not really expecting there to be too much more trouble in there. I do need to get my health back and maybe look at making a few med packs. See, what I need to do is go find some aloe. I don't have any aloe planted yet. And that's, I think, what I'm going to end up doing now is to go look for some plants. And get our health back just a little bit. So what I'll do here is I'm going to go ahead and do a cut. I'm going to go see if I can find some aloe. If I can, I'll come back, make some seeds, plant it, and then while we're waiting for the more bullets to be made and more health kits to be made, and then when we come back, I will finish clearing out the factory. Yep. See y'all soon. And welcome back, all. So, yeah, as you can see, I did go out and find some aloe, converted it over into seeds. So we now have 6. I just need to wait for the first crop to come in so that we can expand it out again to 9, so that we'll be able to actually create 3 health kits on every harvest. That's the idea, at least, right? We've also expanded. We've now got the 9 tomatoes. We've increased all of our perthing. We've now got the durian, also known as the bell peppers, and we've also increased our pumpkin. So this is basically all we really need to get through pretty much anything in the game. The only thing that we can't create like this is the emergency rations. But the thing is the emergency rations are really no better than any of the other things in the game when you look at how much it takes and how long it takes to get all of the materials, because you know, things like the energy pills require. I don't remember what they all require now. So eggplant parts, which you can't even get on this planet. In order to make the emergency rations, you basically have to be over on Omicron. That's the only way to make them. Or Omicron, I guess. But yeah, so I'm not going to really worry about making these, because I can make both the canned meat and canned vegetables as well as the dino stew. And between the dino stew and the canned meat, it really is easy to do, because for this you only need ham, which is basically 1 raw meat, no additional resource. You just have to convert it over. And then you have pumpkins and space durians, again, require no additional resources. You take them right off the vine, throw them in. The only thing that you do need to be doing is producing purified water, and that's not difficult. It's just as long as you have a water generator and you have power. For the canned meat, you're talking about, you don't even have to process the meat. It is just raw meat, tomatoes, water, but you do need a plate, your metal plates. So those will take your iron supply, but because you produce 10 plates for 5 ingots, it's a wash. I mean, you don't have to really do too much for either one of these, and both of them work really well for restoring both your food and health. I do have a health generator. I haven't placed it yet, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to place it here on this base, or if I want to place it somewhere else. Because I'm thinking I may place it on the base here as you come in. So basically, if you're coming in from a hard day of adventuring and you need to regen your health, yeah, let's put it there. Why not? Because as long as you can get into it, it's fine. Normally, if I was building a actual base, I probably wouldn't do this. I would probably have some form of protection around these things, even if it was, you know, maybe build a small room to put both of them in, and that was all that was in that room. But because I don't generally like having very delicate equipment out and about. Something about it blowing up, usually. Alright, so this is done. Actually, we want to take those, because we need them over here. So as you can see, we've been producing power. We've got lots of power. We're just going to throw these over here, because the large fuel packs I tend to use for the base, mainly because of the fact that I don't want to take that much power out with me, because if something happens and I lose it, As you have seen, you know, there are times when you will just get stuck on things at the enemy bases and, you know, crap happens. And if that happens, I don't want to be in a situation where I don't have power for the base. So I leave the Promethean-based fuel at the base, and I take the hydrogen fuel, because if I lose that, I can get back to it eventually. As long as I have the Promethean, I'm not worried about it. Alright, so as you can see, I did go ahead and make a few different foods, because we are going to head back to the factory and finish wiping that out. I'm really thinking about taking some of the engines off of this thing, because it's just sucking power down. But yeah, what I did is I did extend the front out a little bit, give it a little bit more of a menacing feel to it, and then added armor over the sections that were exposed. Basically, this allows me to go head into a building if I need to. Hopefully I won't need to. Alright. So while that's burning, because this thing still has that wonderful glitch where... Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Basically, it sometimes will remember what your power usage is. And even when your engines are turned off, it will still continue to try and use the same amount of power. Okay, so this thing is turning like a pig, so I will probably add a second RCS to it. See if we can get the maneuverability back up. But I do want to finish clearing out the factory. I also want to go take a look and see if the defense point has anything left, because the auto turrets from the factory did a huge number on the defense station. So, and we are looking for drones. I heard a drone patrol over by the base in the middle of the night, so it's gotten me a little paranoid. And the fact that I've already destroyed the drone base, and I'm still hearing drones spawning, is a little disconcerting. Because the whole point behind destroying the drone base is that you don't want to be attacked by drones anymore. Alright, so... Of course, that may just be the world spawn drones, right? Or the drone assault that comes after your base in 2 or 3 waves. Alright, so we're going to set down here, because you know, they gave us a nice landing spot. Might as well use it. Oops. Alright. So, we have a bunch of ammo. We have hostile creatures. And we have a score to settle. So I think we're in a good position to, yeah, start rocking the base. What's left of it, at least. Let's make sure we're not leaving anything back here. Okay. Alright, so... I'm trying to remember... Was there anything over on this side that we hadn't taken care of? No, we got all of this. Turn jetpack off so we can actually move here. Because, see, I hear the creatures, but I don't see the creatures. So we're going to take this stuff apart. Alright. And down we go. Nothing like free materials, right? Okay, so that is where we came in last time. This is going to take us through the power system. Yeah, so that's the generator location. And that's the big power generation room that doesn't do anything for us. Why does it sound like there might be something in the wall here? Guess not. There's definitely something, sounds like down here. Alright, let's take the easy way down. I'm not all that keen on having to drop down and start fighting immediately. Punk. See, I didn't forget you were there. Alright. Let's add that to our stack. We have already reloaded, because the rule of thumb is reload after every engagement. Oh. And while I am tempted to shoot those power cells, we're going to close that to keep random things from walking in on us. Well, that's not good. Why are you not reloaded? Come on. Come on, let me up. Thank you. Settle down, Francis. Oh, yeah. Well, oh, I don't have any bullets for it. That's why it's not reloaded. Okay. Alright, so... I think his buddy shot him in the back. Let's close that. Oh, hello. Can I help you? So we know that there's a gunnery turret right behind that corner. So we're gonna add those to the stacks. All right. Uh-oh, that's not good. We had one despawn. Hey, look at that. There's our core. Hey, buddy. You is one ugly dog, aren't you? Okay, so let's take our core. Right. And we're going to put our own core in. But we have no generator. So, like I said, I'm not really that worried about the whole thing. So now that I don't have to worry about the... Will you stop shooting me through the walls, you cheating bastard? Sheesh. Nobody likes a cheater. Come on. Alright. So it's nice that we're getting the health kits. In fact, I am going to go ahead and use one. We are reloaded. We have captured the base officially. We're going to take that stuff. I'm gonna take that stuff because we can always use more ammo. We'll leave the turret just in case. Alright, so we have... Let's see. We know that they don't have any generators left, but we're gonna throw... I don't know. Okay. So we have a little bit of power. We just need to bring a generator in. That's what you get for sticking your head through the door. Anybody else over here? Doesn't look like it. So I think that is the last of the hostiles in the base. So we have taken the base, we have cleared the base. There may be some people upstairs. We'll go take a look here in a moment. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep the base or not. I think I may just leave the just leave it as one of the captured bases so that we know it is. Okay, so I'm still hearing a fuzzy ugly over here somewhere. And that would be the tile that I took out upstairs. Oh yes. Hey, yes, settle down, Francis. Okay, so this is... We've already got... Ooh, I'm glad I've already captured this. That would have been ugly. Alright. Almost as ugly as that guy. Okay. So, this looks like it was built around being a lift platform of some kind. Ooh. I'm guessing they're waiting for the mechanics to be put in so that you can actually have this be an openable door, and this whole thing will be a lift platform up. It's a nice design. I don't know who built this point of interest, but well done, guys. Looks great. Okay, so we have one more of these rooms to clear out, which is going to be over here. There's a lot less guns on this side. I wonder why. Don't know. Oh well. Hey, if anybody knows why there's less guns on one side than the other, let me know. But at least we do have treasure over here, right? We'll take it all. It's fine. It's not like we can't use it. But yeah, so that is the weapons factory. It is done and clear. We are way over the period of time again. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, whatever, throw it down in the section below each of the videos. It doesn't matter which one. I'll get to it eventually. If I don't get to you, I apologize in advance. I just ran out of time. If you haven't done so already, you may also want to consider subscribing. Not only do the likes and the subscriptions help the channel, they let me know that you're enjoying the content, but they also help keep you informed as to what's going on with the videos, as well as when new content comes out. And we do have a lot of new things coming out. Not only do we have the Empyrion now, we are looking at doing an Empyrion multiplayer. We have the 7 Days to Die on Saturdays and Sundays, in case you haven't seen it. That is multiplayer with Silverblade Dagger. And yeah, we're also looking at bringing in Space Engineers. Ooh, the competition to this game. So yeah, on that note, I am out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you also have a terrific weekend. Try not to get too caught up in the holiday rush for the Black Friday sales. And for those who are not in the US and do not understand what I'm talking about, yeah, be glad. Be very, very glad. In that case, I'm out of here, folks. As always, take care and be safe out there.